And if you're struggling with keeping your home clean, if you're struggling with constantly feeling like you're in a rut, if you're feeling like I don't know how to get organized, this chit chat is for you.
Can you go turn on the fireplace? Good job. Let me see your Play-Doh. Show me your pink Play-Doh. Whoa.
Doing small things for myself like this every single day, one of the highlights of my day. Little things that make me feel like the best version of myself is my pretty water, having lemon water, listening to a podcast on a topic about something inspiring, whether it's goal setting or routine. And then I take my probiotic. I like to keep a lot of my supplements in here, my matcha's in here, and then my probiotic. This video is also in collaboration with Seed. Seed is a pre and probiotic, and I take 2 capsules on a mostly empty stomach. I'm saying mostly empty because sometimes I have orange juice in the morning. So a lot of you guys know that have watched my channel, I struggled with gut issues years ago, and I was on my whole gut health journey. I'm pretty much just trying to find the best probiotic for me. This one is by far my favorite. It's a pre and probiotic, and it will introduce good bacteria into your gut microbiome. Something that I learned straight from Seed, the skin benefits of taking Seed. I love skincare. I have a drawer in my bathroom dedicated to skincare. But if you've ever struggled with skin issues like I have in the past, you know that topical stuff only goes so far, and that you also need to heal within. Seed's Daily Symbiotic actually has 4 specific probiotic strands that have been shown to promote healthy skin. This is the one thing that I always feel comfortable recommending to so many people. I feel like my makeup just looks the best, and my skincare really works when I'm also caring about what's going into my body. If you guys want to give Seed a try, you can use my code SAMO15, and that will get you 15% off your first month's supply of Seed.
So I'm actually filming this video on the weekend. So this is sort of my weekend look. For the weekends, I just go for healthy looking skin. So I'm just using this Agent Natier's skincare oil. And then instead of foundation, I use a concealer stick. And this is the great thing about, you know, taking care of your skin, and when I take my probiotic, is that I don't need to cover a lot. It's more just enhancing rather than covering. And that's why I'm so consistent with my probiotic, is I just want to look and feel my best from within.
Okay, so Jared and Violet just went to go get some groceries together, and now I'm sitting down to film with you guys because I literally feel like, well, one of my subscribers told me this, and I'm making a video about it, but she said that since moving here, I'm in my it girl era, and I have to say I feel the same. And I'm going to talk about how to feel that way, and if you're struggling with keeping your home clean, if you're struggling with constantly feeling like you're in a rut, feeling like you're always doing laundry, you're always doing dishes, then it makes you discouraged because there's just still so much more to do. If you're feeling any of those things, this chit chat is for you. So before I get started with my tips, I just want to give you a backstory. If you're new to my videos or to me, I have moved a lot. To be honest, I don't think my moving days are over. But with that being said, I have found what works, what doesn't work, because every time you move, you kind of restart a new routine or organization system or whatever the case may be. Let's get into all of my tips. The first thing I want to talk about is minimalism. So I am not a minimalist. I don't like call myself anything. I don't just like identify as like, oh, I do this way and this that way. Like, no. But I think you could take ideas from different things. Years ago, I saw a documentary on minimalism, and everything they were saying in that documentary was me and my husband. And it was like the first time we had moved into a house together. Before we were living in like apartments and condos, and we were watching it and also like looking around our house, looking at our backyard, like just kind of looking around, seeing that like we had stuff literally everywhere. It's not really so much the stuff. It's more like maintaining everything, cleaning everything off. If you have an outdoor furniture set, it's like making sure that's clean. Tons of makeup in your bathroom. It's making sure it's organized and stays in drawers and isn't just like on display all over your counter and you're constantly cleaning your counter. Or if you have tons of clothes, it's making sure they're all clean and put away nicely. And you find yourself overwhelmed by your to-do list. The next day after watching that, I went around the house and I started getting rid of things, decor, clothes, just, it really inspired me. But it took a couple years of really like letting go of things to get to the place I'm at now. To the point where we just moved into this house. We've had contractors in and out. We had an interior designer help us. Everyone has told us how like minimal we are as a family. And to me, that was a really nice compliment because I don't like call myself a minimalist or anything, but I definitely have decluttered my life. Even down to like our garage. Like we both park in our garage. We don't have like it cluttered everywhere. Our closet, we just brought our favorite things. My daughter's toys, just the stuff she really enjoys playing with. As Marie Kondo would say, the things that spark joy.
So whenever I bring up decluttering or being more minimalist, people say, well, how do you make it work with a toddler? So this is my toddler's playroom and she loves to come in here, play, be creative. I let her put things on the wall and I let her help decorate it.
So I'm showing you guys this room because a lot of times when people hear having less or minimalism or organization, they think all beige and no color and making it seem like you don't have kids, like having a home without kids. And that is not the case at all. Like obviously this room is colorful. We have her artwork on display. We have her books, colorful rugs, and she can come in here and just be creative and be a kid. But everything in here she plays with. And the things that she kind of stopped playing with went to donation. And that's kind of my goal for my home. The goal is not to make it look like I don't have a kid that lives there and that everything has to be neutral. That's not the goal. The goal is that we're intentional about what we have. When you're going through your stuff, like when I'm going through my makeup, I was like, well, I use this, I use that, I use this, I use that. Like, no, it all has to come. My husband was like, but wait, when do you use this? And I was like, you're right. And then I did the same thing to him with all his t-shirts. I'm like, yeah, but when do you wear that shirt? He's like, you're right. So the first step of like decluttering isn't always the easiest. For makeup, what I did, if you have like a lot of skincare makeup like I do, I did whatever can fit in a makeup bag. So I have like an average size, it's like this big makeup bag. The stuff that fit, that's what came to the new house. We also have a policy of nothing on the bathroom counter. My second tip is after you declutter, you're going to have less. And less made me and my husband and I think our daughter so much happier because we're not overwhelmed. So in my condo that I just moved from, we had so many towels. And so when you have a lot of stuff, you use a lot of stuff. And what we found that we were doing is just always using new towels, and then you're doing laundry less. The same thing with a lot of clothes. If you have a lot of clothes, you'll wear a lot of clothes and then you'll do laundry less. And now we're seeing that we do dishes every day, we do laundry every day, and it's small loads of each and it just gets done and it's part of our everyday routine, and I can actually keep up with it. And by actually keeping up with it makes me feel good, and it doesn't make me feel like my day is this long to-do list around my house. Brings me to my third tip. This one has really helped with my feeling it girl era with getting my life together. And I found creating these like little moments, these micro moments of things you really enjoy and making them kind of an aesthetic, and you will be obsessed. For me, it's what I showed you guys this morning. I love cutting my lemon and making pretty water. Taking my seed probiotic, knowing that I'm doing something for my health first thing in the morning, that just makes me feel good. I put it in my favorite glass, like stuff like that. The other thing that if you follow me on Instagram, you know, is that my afternoon matcha, I make an iced matcha latte.
P.S. If you want my really quick, easy iced matcha, I basically just do peak matcha and I mix it with a little warm water. I add maple syrup and cinnamon as my sweetener. I froth it all together. I add ice and milk. You can use your milk of choice, and that is literally it. It is so simple.
I think we live in this culture, just like a little side note, where we think that if we love something, we have to buy a lot of it. Like, oh my gosh, I love this matcha glass, I'm gonna buy like 10. Why? Why do we need 10? We could just enjoy the one. And I know the excitement because I was that person that would buy, if I liked a workout set, I'd buy every color. But now I'm moving into a place where I just enjoyed the one that I have. So anyway, I like to make my iced matcha, and it's my moment. I always call it my matcha moment. And now even my 2-year-old says it. She goes, matcha. She knows mommy's having her matcha moment, where I'm just sipping my matcha and I'm not doing anything else. I'm not scrolling, I'm not reading, I'm not learning anything. I'm just sitting there and enjoying it. Violet and Jared just got back. What did you do?
Oh, you can see yourself better in this.
I know. We're not using my
new way to film.
I know, we're not using my vlog camera right now, and this is pretty cool. So I'm making yogurt bark for Violet, and I actually eat it too. It's delicious. If you're looking for like a high protein snack that is cold, like frozen yogurt, this is so good. So I already made 2, and I'll make the last one with you guys.
The little hearts.
Yeah, hearts with granola.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day. So this is the granola I use. It's called Honey Hemp Granola by Farmers We Know. This is the strawberry yogurt I use. How do you pronounce this, friend? Is it Wallaby?
I think it's Wallaby, yeah.
Yeah, Wallaby. She loves strawberry ice cream, so it's a parent hack. Tell them it's strawberry ice cream because it's going to be cold. So anyway, I just take the stencil like this, and or cookie cutter, I should say, glob it all in. And honestly, in the condo, I would not have done this at night because I would have been cleaning all night.
Yeah.
Like, I just love my new routine, and I feel so much happier because I feel like my life's put together here.
Well, it's so much because we're like traveling light.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. Well, it's true. There was so much stuff there. You'd get overly cluttered, and you're like tripping over things, and it's hard to focus on things.
Okay, so it looks like that. I mean, they're not the prettiest, but my 2-year-old thinks it's pretty good.
Then you just want to put these in the freezer. Aren't they cute? You want to put them in the freezer for like at least 2 hours. All right, so we're gonna watch our show. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.